Welcome. 1.99% financing is now available for the Tesla Cybertruck. I've got tons of questions about this, and I don't know. Like, what about Model S, Model X? Very interesting to see this happen. What, almost a year and a half after the Cybertruck has been released. And now Tesla knows. I mean, Tesla has known this before, but when you put lower interest rates on vehicles, that clears inventory. 1.99% APR financing is now available for the Tesla Cybertruck. Can be combined with free lifetime supercharging for the Foundation series. But there's a couple things you need to be aware about here. And on top of that, there's big discounts, but there's big discounts right now for the Tesla Cybertruck. I feel like once people get wind of this 1.99% offer, these big discounts are going to disappear. And we'll run through some of the biggest ones. Yesterday, there was like a $8,500 off one or $9,500 off one, but that one has disappeared. And I bet a lot of these are also going to quickly disappear as well. But we'll take a look at it. Applies to new orders placed on or after March 5th, so today, and to loan terms up to 60 months with a minimum down payment of 4%. This is different from the Model 3 because the Model 3 you need 20% down, but I guess Cybertruck, they realize it's a more expensive vehicle, and so I guess it's only 4% down. If you don't, then you get a 2.99%, or you can get a 2.99% rate on a 72-month term, which is also pretty respectable as well. But certainly, of course, if you want 1.99, which is a 1% difference at the end of the day, then you can go down to 60%. But here's why I know you're all here. You want to know about the different inventory discounts out there as well. And if you're wondering where I found them, we use our partner website that we help develop, which is trackingteslavehicles.com, or only use tracking Teslas. And the cool thing with this website is that you can set pricing alerts for certain vehicles so that you can see when the price drops, whether you get text message alerts or even email alerts. This is a brand new website that we're helping develop, and we're taking a lot of feedback as well. So if you played around with the website, you ran into some issues, definitely hit the feedback button in the top right. But we can see here, sorted by highest discount, 61 or $6,800 or $6,180 off, or like this one right here, $6,000 off a Foundation Beast with free supercharging added on top of that. And the beauty with any of these is that this is before the Tesla referral code discount, where you can save $1,000 off of a Tesla vehicle, including the Tesla Cybertruck. But it seems like that seems to be the biggest discount that's happening right now. Here's another one that's an all-wheel drive, $7,000 off of a Foundation, which of course the 2025s, here's a couple things you need to be aware about. The 2025s do not qualify. The 2024s do not qualify for the $7,500 federal tax rate. And on top of that, of course, this is a finance offer. Leasing has a high interest rate as well. But at this point, because leasing is like 9% interest and financing is 1.99, it definitely makes way more sense to do a finance offer at 1.99% over leasing. And so, of course, there is some loopholes. If you lease, you can get the $7,500 federal tax rate. But if you're in that income limit and you want a 2025, you can get the 7,500 on it, and you can certainly get that 1.99% financing on top of that. But very interesting to see that they've offered this, and you can stack it with all the different incentives as well. And so I need some time to think about this, like which one would I go for? Because yes, 1.99 is great, but of course the 7,500 is great and only qualifies on the 2025s, but 2024s have like a bigger discount. And so certainly it is very interesting. But let us know if you're in the market for a Cybertruck, which vehicle are you actually looking to take delivery on, and which one makes the most sense for you at the end of the day. In other news, it seems like Tesla is trying to figure out the Cybertruck issue for them, which is of course the issue is inventory. They're also now offering free lifetime supercharging on all Cybertruck Foundation series in Mexico and Canada as well. And so this might be an interesting segue, because maybe Tesla is going to start rolling out, like every few days or every few weeks, a different incentive on a different vehicle. We've been waiting for a Model S and Model X incentive, and now that maybe it's going to be ending very soon, maybe we see the same 1.99 offer on Model S and Model X as they go through year end or model end clearance before the refresh that should be happening. We've already got 0% on the Model 3 right now, up to 60 months. Of course, the last one that we should expect to see something is the old and busted new Model Y, not the Juniper Model Y, but the old Model Y. We are definitely seeing some big discounts, $8,000, $9,000 off, but we don't have a financing offer, which Tesla knows financing offer sells vehicles at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to comment. So you've been shopping for a Tesla recently, but the monthly payment has probably got you rethinking your budget. Instead of sacrificing and cutting back on a brand new Tesla and getting your dream car, why not save on your monthly phone bill? And that's where our partner Mint Mobile comes into play here. We've also been thinking about getting a new Tesla, and constantly I like looking at our bills, monthly subscriptions, trying to see where we can cut back. Things like Netflix, YouTube Premium, and much more. And that's where I've been able to save on my monthly phone plan by going to Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month, and you can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. You can bring your own phone along with your current number and existing contacts. It's really easy to switch service thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free, and it only takes 15 minutes. As you guys know, we've been traveling a lot pretty recently, so using Mint Mobile's mobile hotspot with our laptop has been pretty crucial and a game changer. So if you want to save money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked in the description, to get premium wireless starting at $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. RC, great to see you. And the hybrid report, Randall, Ruslin, Alex, and Accelerating Tech, great to see you as well. Don't have Cybertruck money? Yeah, it's pretty expensive for sure, but at 1.99, hey, maybe there's an argument that, like a Model Y, if you financed it, you would pay a ton of interest versus a Cybertruck. You wouldn't pay as much interest. No, there's really no argument there. Hybrid, use a referral code to get a Cybertruck on 750 lease. Should I do it or take the 1.99? That's a tough one, because the question is like, why are you leasing? Are you leasing because you need that 7,500 and you don't qualify for it on like a normal basis? Like if you were to do point of sale, then if you are, then yeah, just do the 750 or the 7,500 lease, because then you get it, and then hopefully you're buying it out pretty quickly, because leasing has a high interest rate. But if you're going to be keeping the vehicle and you could qualify for the 7,500 and you're buying a 2025 anyways, then maybe switch to the 1.99, because yeah, that's definitely way lower than whatever the lease interest rate, which last time we checked, it was like 8 to 9%. Randall, I pulled the trigger and have a delivery date of Model 3, March 11th through the 22nd. Nice, Randall. And congrats on your purchase and delivery. And thanks for being a Patreon member. In a couple of years, people won't buy Tesla even for free if Elon continues with his Doge. Yeah, Ruslin, maybe we'll see, because it is very interesting, especially with comments like this from Alex. Not enough incentives. Well, what if it was free, Alex? What if I could tell you that a Model 3 was free? Because sometimes it essentially is. Accelerating, when single motor 60K. I think that is definitely coming out this year, and maybe it's going to be coming out before the half of the year. Maybe it's going to be coming out before the end of the year. But I think, yes, a cheap, more inexpensive Cybertruck rear-wheel drive will definitely be releasing, because it just makes more sense. Class, I'm still waiting for non-launch. The nice black white old performance sold for 11.5 CAD discount. So now it's non-launch for sure for me. Come out already. Yeah. And certainly my prediction on that is April to May. But I mean, patience is a virtue, right? We wait there, and it'll be worth the wait. I think Tesla's company is feeling the financial backlash from Elon the person. The more society goes down the rabbit hole for Elon, the deals will keep improving. Yeah, 100% IT daddy, especially as the world gets a certain type of way as well, with sales being down in Europe, as we just discussed on the stream earlier today. That just makes the deals better for us, because there'll be more pressure on the different vehicles out there, and Tesla will just have to incentivize them in some sort of way. And so I imagine this December is going to get pretty crazy for Tesla deals, incentives, and everything. So congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my number 1 recommendation. And I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my number 1 accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic.